Dun, dun, dun. The Mars theme is pretty good.
Yeah.
I could see why you would steal it.
I mean, amongst all of the planetary theme songs.
Yeah.
Except maybe the moon. But that depends on really whether you were a 90s kid or a weeb at the time.
Did they really do one for the moon?
Yeah.
Did it have wizards singing in it?
Wow. I've never met a Sailor Moon reference that obvious that just went right past someone.
I didn't get it out
Quest
there.
64. Well, yeah, you didn't fucking watch it.
No.
You get a pass.
I don't believe that. Not for a moment.
I watched I saw like half an episode.
Yeah,
All right.
He was like,
Quest
girls.
64.
Why would I care about what a girl thinks? That's what Bob said. Bob used to be red-pilled, but then I blue-pilled him. So, we're all good now.
Oh, okay. He's not Grand Abbot Brian. Name, Grand Abbot.
Sentence, Brian. Yes. Completely different. Just for the
He's a
record,
child with wonderful powers, all right.
none of our memory packs work, so...
Yeah, we tried 2 different ones. Neither worked at all.
So here we are.
Hopefully the first battle doesn't start immediately after this conversation and I die instantly. I can hope for that at least.
Why would that happen in an RPG, Bob?
I have no idea.
Hi, Prince Silverane. How's it going? Hey, Malezra.
Power
This
that
ain't Mario
exceeds
60.
human knowledge? Good
Oh,
lord.
wow.
Then how did we write a book about it?
I don't know.
Who could have done this?
Keltland, huh?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
You know, the home of the Celts.
Oh, just a day,
Just
though.
one, yeah. That's fine.
That's cool. We'll all be sad for a day. We'll get over it.
Yeah.
Bartholomew.
Finally, the Giga Boys go on their 64th quest.
Brave Fencer Musashi would. God, that game is so much better. Good lord.
We don't actually own Brave Fencer Musashi. We own the Samurai Musashi game.
Yeah, we have the sequels on the PS2, which is not near as good.
Yeah, well.
But it has Surf Rock, and that's cool.
It has Surf Rock, really?
Yeah. Okay, that's my button. My A button does that. I don't know what. Jesus!
Spaceman spammed Super Chat $64 and said, I love you guys. Oh, apparently you're fake actor.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, where's that coming from?
Fucking no.
Oh, Forte says, hi Bob, hi Dan, hi fake aggro. You're fake aggro.
Right.
I
Okay,
gotcha.
there's one extra fake aggro.
I mean, I do feel super negative. One might even say double. You look at me when I make terrible
No!
jokes.
I'm gonna look in the camera just like I do when Bob dies in stupid ways in video games.
I'm pretty sure this Abbott is like one of the combined battle form mega evolutions from the end of Digimon Season 2.
Okay, sure. Why not? He does have some sort of horn on his head. Maybe that's a rod. I don't know.
Ika Pike says, it has Surf Rock for the main theme of the boss fights and nowhere else. FSMK says, am I dreaming?
God,
Now, this game apparently molested the both of you in your childhoods.
Yes, this is something I rented.
I had never run across it.
Never. This is
Wow.
your first time seeing it?
Every now and then one of you would say Quest 64 and shudder, and then we'd move on.
So I believe Bob's phrasing was hilariously accurate of, the box art is so hideous that every time he would look at it at Blockbuster, he would go, God, this is hideous. Why am I renting this?
Yeah, no, eventually I broke down and did it because there wasn't much out on the 64, so I just ran out of things to try and wanted to try something new.
Mr. Field says, have you realized what a mistake this was yet? We've barely begun.
I mean, I said earlier, when I got your text, I misread it, and I thought we were going to be playing Castlevania 64.
I don't know which is worse, but we should definitely get a memory pack before we do this ever again.
Yeah, I can't believe most of ours died. That's crazy.
It's pretty common.
It's frustrating.
It is. It's awful. Our PS1 memory cards work just fine.
Right?
Mr. Field says, I rented this because I had to try every RPG in those days and I suffered because of it. And I had a PS1, so I had no excuse.
Right? No, because I didn't even have the PS1 when I was
Castlevania
renting
64, allegedly a better choice. Bob, how do you feel about that assertion by Mr. Field?
this. There are parts of Castlevania 64 I actually enjoy, but it's tainted by the nitroglycerin segment, so it's hard to, because I know it's coming. Like,
Man.
If I was paying attention right, most of this tower is empty space.
yes. What's wrong with that?
Dan, go read what I said for the love of God. God damn it, Boggs.
What?
She needs us to do our optimal run. For the love of God, do the following. 25 water, then 50 earth, then 50 water.
How do we even get?
25 water, 50 earth, then 50ty water. We'll figure that out eventually, Bob.
Okay, all right.
Figure that out eventually.
This looks like a chest, but I doubt it actually does anything. Oh no, I got too close to the door and he opened it. I'm not going back in there.
Mr. Field says they shipped this game half done. You can find characters that were obviously party members and just cut off.
Beautiful.
Yeah, if I remember, the Japanese version of this is a little bit more complete, or...
Yeah, like the battle
Something like
system
that.
works in some way that this one doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it runs okay.
The soon-to-be most powerful wizard on the 64th quest, Brian. That's a powerful wizard name.
Let me
Oh, Magic Brian.
let me just get out of here. Maybe me trying to read everything is just ruining it.
Spaceman Smith says most of this game is empty space. That is accurate. And that's why I argue that this game is worse than Castlevania 64, because there's so little in this game. It's just a ton of really slow walking and bad combat system.
Yeah, God, I remember the combat system, but maybe completely stopped.
Weirdly enough, though, I think this may look better than, hey, some things were never meant to be this sharp, OSSC. Maybe smudge it up a bit. I am your god now! That's where God stands in this church normally?
I guess.
This kid doesn't seem to understand religion.
Can I use this? This door is okay. I don't have any way to control the camera, by the way, guys.
Well, I assumed not.
I mean, sometimes the C buttons will do stuff. This not here.
Fox says, even better, this game was shipped 50% done. Then a year later, it was shipped 70% done in Japan, and then end the progression. That's it. That's where it ends, 70%.
Did it have that one of those Famitsu like progress reports? It's like, oh man, we're 70% done and it's out.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Fox says, pause the game and set the text speed to maximum. But Bob's steering our ship. We need him to be able to read it. That was it back there.
We heard the
Message.
Message to Max.
You need max messaging.
whoa, so much message.
Yep, that menu's done.
Yeah, I know. That's
Right.
why I'm cracking up.
The holy plan. I don't know if I like this.
It's fine. God has a plan for you,
And
Brian.
we just need to do some cleansing, Brian. Was Guardians Crusade the one where the pig monster follows you around?
Could be.
Chibi Drew says you should also turn the BGM to max too, but
Seems unsafe.
I feel like we're at a comfortable volume right now. We'll see as we go,
the
though.
treasure chest. Watch this and it's not
Your
real.
fucking running animation is just honey bread.
Yeah.
Cue the tactics battle victory theme. We could be playing tactics.
That was pretty great. Is that what is
No. That chat delay. Mr. Feels like, wait, don't open it. Oh, you messed up.
Oh no. You've taken the honey bread.
And then Jumpstress showed up to spam his face.
that? Thank you, Chupstrish.
That man has given so much money to the channel, we made an emote out of his face.
I have seen it.
I keep telling them they need to make a stone face of him in the method of Zardoz. Yeah.
Oh yes.
There's no money, so stores give you healing items for free, but only one. What?
So wait, he was supposed to go to a store. Wait, he was supposed to... Wait. Have one at the... What the fuck? Okay, we don't need these high-level play tips. For anyone who's curious, these colors are actually perfectly balanced. I went in and calibrated. Welcome to the future. We color correct our N64s.
Oh yes.
There's a secret door on the back of this church. No.
There's a secret
Have you
wall
been to
on
a
the back
church?
of this church.
Look,
There's a secret meth dealer on the back of this church.
I've been to RPGs.
That's close enough.
Oh, N64 fence.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Mr. Field says this game would look alright if it had stuff in the game. I agree. Like, in a lot of ways, the art design and other things, it looks better than Castlevania 64, and it certainly runs much better. Castlevania 64 is something like,
I mean,
hey.
it runs really well because there's nothing in it.
Oh no. The horse's legs. I'm so sorry. They're all broken.
Holy shit.
It's fine. It's fine. We just nailed him to some posts. Those aren't its real legs. Those were chopped off in the war.
But we keep them going. Because we
Apparently,
have to.
the reason we're going to put 25 into water first is because healing and teleporting is all underwater. Yeah, that's what I figured it out. Is that what this game is on? The N64? Yeah, and this is real hardware. Let's see. So if you start in another element, you'll just get to the point where you can't heal and it takes too long to level up to get enough water to heal.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
Let's see if it runs well when you get in a fight, says Mr. Field.
Oh no.
Also,
I honestly, like, playing this again, I can't believe I made it to a fight. It's like,
I can. Do you remember being 10?
Uh-huh.
yeah, okay, fair.
You will never quit. I played Shaq Fu till I loved it.
You know the one game I actually me and my brother returned 2 games to Blockbuster that we rented. One of them, because
no,
my
it
brother's
could
a
not
bit of
run
a
this
puss.
down.
My brother's a bit of a puss. We returned it. It was a game called Overblood. It was too scary for us back then. Too scary. Turns out that game is some wussy ass shit. But in any case, too scary. 3D graphics were new, and these were scary 3D graphics, so we returned it. The other game was a copy of Shadowrun on the SNES. Okay? And when we opened the box, it fell into pieces.
For your first challenge.
Oh no! First, find the Temple Guardian. Reassemble his copy of Shadowrun on the Super Nintendo. Then get the Planet groceries. It's still, you know why that Penny Arcade comic sticks with me after this long, the Planet Hates Tomatoes thing?
What?
Because he misspelled tomatoes, which was an inconceivable thing for me at the time. That's why that comic is named, what was it? Spelling may not be correct or whatever. Fox is saying more pro tips. Anyways, I can read it to you, Bob. Anyway, you'll be able to get enough spirits to get other elements later on to play around with. But if you want this to be the least painful as possible, stick to 25 water, 50 earth, 50 water. Also, Mr. Field says there's no story or side quests, Bob.
So you can probably stop talking to villagers.
Stop talking to villagers. Just try and escape.
That is unreal.
Yeah,
Who makes an RPG where you don't talk to anyone? Oh, thank God that honey bread was just not fresh enough.
Yeah.
Honey bread sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, no, the
Don't
town.
look that way, it's Castlevania 64.
No.
think
Go
those
back
are,
to that
yeah,
child.
I don't think those are stabs. I think they just gave those kids sticks to hit each other with.
Yeah, obviously.
Look at
His
that one's
hair
face.
is detached. No, that's Club in the background. Okay. I thought it had a hair cowlick. Okay.
Turn the camera toward Todd's face.
Look into Todd's face.
That one?
No, the first one you spoke to.
How would,
I need to-
how would he know the name of the one you haven't spoken to?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, get them out of here.
here. Moving and grooving.
No, it's great. It's great. I don't know you. By the way, you guys are looking for the little white bubbles on the ground, and Mr. Field goes, Dan, the term is ahoge. Thank you. And it's true. I actually have an ahoge battler game on the iPhone. Have I ever shown you that? It's
Yes.
Pretty good.
I remember it.
Pretty good. I forget the name of it, but I'm sure if you search our videos for ahoge, you can find it.
Oh no!
Remember, ahoge na agahao. This is important.
A Higa?
Where hair?
What the fuck?
Oh my god, what am I doing?
I don't know.
I
Gonna ask me. Throw a rock at him. Oh, it's like a rock spell.
Yeah. I'm told people Aggro might like this game because he
Wait, what?
he likes wizards. I don't know, Bob. But I'm starting to worry that your prophecy may come true.
Yeah, I don't... At least he's not doing much damage, but... There, I hit him once. Good lord! I see exactly why I stopped playing this. God!
No, it's fine. I'm sure you're just not close enough or something. I'm sure you need to cast magic from right in front of his face, and that's the problem here. Do you like how the music's also slightly ripping off the Final Fantasy VII battle music? Dun dun dun
even hit him.
dun 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 dun.
Water play. Maybe if I'm right next to that water play.
Mr. Blue Jackal says, melee him. Xeon, waking up in a fever sweat, says, wait, this game is real? Does that mean Vector Man is real too?
Oh god, I've paid too high a price.
I had to be literally on his face to do a water pillar.
Yeah.
It doesn't give me any sort of aiming reticle. It's just like, you're doing it. Sorry.
Well, it didn't even say miss, which means you missed by a lot.
I feel like I could see what they were going for with this combat system. And it's like, you could tweak this to be really interesting.
But it is clearly not done.
Like
Yeah.
Resonance of Fate. Man, just hitting them with your stick is a billion times more
Actually, I
effective.
think it might almost be a little like Parasite Eve.
Yeah.
Like
it's-
real-time
it's-
Mackay
it's
Kingdom.
Trying real-time Mackay Kingdom.
Wild arms if you hit it in the head a few times.
That's a lot of wear hairs.
Yeah, it is.
And those wear hairs are a lot more accurate than you. I'm starting to suspect that's why you're hitting them with your magic, because you're jealous. Or hitting them with your stick because you're jealous.
I mean, while this kid was learning the water pillar spell in a church, these rabbits were learning the blade.
God.
Forte says, do not compare this trash to Parasite Eve aggro. And Silver Rain saying a game called Aiden Chronicles has a similar combat system. By the way, Vox, it looks like he's taking up your method of running up on them and splashing them.
I wonder if
Getting them
the
in your
rocket's
splash
any
zone.
better, or the fireball.
Well,
maybe?
she seems to be saying the splash is really
Okay.
where it's at. Which, yeah, it's doing 6 damage.
And
Which
you're
really
gonna
isn't
start with
bad.
water anyway, so you might as well get used to it.
It's true.
So,
Select an element. Okay, so water
Vox
first.
says you can move their turn. I think you're using C buttons, so hit down C.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right.
Man, it's just 1 point at a time like that?
Okay, we are in full Gygax territory. No mercy.
Wait, what is that?
Fuck it.
A cross between a hippo and a crocodile? I
Fox
really have no
assumed
idea.
were gonna forget the water thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't.
I wouldn't put it past
How
us.
do we move?
Oh shit.
He has water powers too.
I'm wondering if he's maybe resistant
Club
to
him.
water. Oh, he's not resistant to club. At the very least, that's true. Uh-oh.
Oh no, guys.
I feel like a video game that teaches children to hit a hippopotamus with a stick is dangerous.
Okay, this is not
Start.
going well.
Hit start. Hit.
Nope.
B. Is there an item menu?
Wait, there's got to be some way to heal with those.
I bet it's on the overworld.
Okay, R
Nice.
button.
Nice.
All right.
Do it.
Eat that honey bread.
Honey bread.
Yeah, no, like clubbing him is better. Maybe fire will work on him because he's water. It seems to do more damage.
He's not made of water, Dan. He's still a hippopotamus-a-dial.
Yes! How foolish of me to not realize the efficacy of fire against hippopotamus-dials.
It's made of skin.
So Dan, Bob, what to do Daredevil tonight? Bob bought Daredevil on Blu-ray.
Not that sissy little Netflix show. The original.
I mean, you want to invite him over and just stream that?
I did eventually make the compromise of we could just not stream the movie and stream us commentating. That's like its own weird experience.
So this enemy type just like the bell curve of weird. Usually you wait a little longer in a JRPG.
Right?
Well, as it turns out, this game is 1 hour long.
But you have to level up like 50 times.
Still, most players don't make it.
It's a parasol.
I hit him.
Why did you buy Daredevil on Blu-ray? Why is it on Blu-ray?
Look, I've never seen it before.
Chibijaru says Bob uses the strongest healing item when the weakest would have healed him full.
Look.
Bob, you knew that totally, because
Totally.
being a Quest 64 guy, you should have known. You should have known.
I should have known. More water.
Hey, Aggro,
Yeah.
you're a 64 fan.
Uh-huh.
Would you say that getting the image this sharp out of the N64 was a fucking mistake? And a moral shortcoming?
Oh, ghosts.
It's a little weird, but I find it refreshing for now.
Yeah, stick that ghost in your motherfucking water. Yeah.
Are you sure the church taught you to do this magic?
Yeah. I didn't say which church. Vox says, are my roommates watching Utna?
I could just watch it. No,
Man, Vox, that sounds like a much better idea.
Right? Here I'm wanting to watch Daredevil. And...
I don't know if we want to do that tonight. I couldn't release the unboxing video of the fan mail
Oh no?
because I don't have a bumper for this month.
Oh
And
no!
we're 20 days in. We've just been doing so many live streams, I haven't needed to make a bumper until now. So I got the whole thing edited yesterday and I was like, oh shit.
Uh-oh.
So that's what I'm doing after this. And then after that, I think I may be doing frame rate analysis on Mega Man X1 on the Legacy Collection. Also, I'm starting to wonder that people who saw the image on Twitter didn't realize there was a frame rate chart going through it. I think they just saw X8 and they're like, ah, they're playing it again.
Right.
That darn boomer.
Wait.
He used his boomer shot on me.
Okay, you weren't like peeping a monster ultra low carb.
Man, it did so much damage to the other guy.
So
I gotta blue.
I gotta tell you guys, it's really hard working with aggro. He yells for the food and drink staff to bring him one of those every time he shows up. It's really demanding.
Then I gotta sit around and wait forever because there isn't one of those staffs.
He's right there.
Wait, it didn't save when I put the message? Oh, no, it did. Okay. Is there any healing spell that I have and don't know about?
No, that's why you're min-maxing into water.
Right, I thought I might have already gotten the spell.
No.
Do you have another bread? Yeah.
Quest 64 takes so long to give you anything that you have no idea what you're doing is the good idea. You know?
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I mean, it doesn't actually make sense, but I feel like that's something this game
this
would do.
game apparently has timed blocking?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, look at the grid right now. How it's going up that wall.
Well, yeah,
we've got to
go
the
up
third
the wall.
dimension. Go up the wall.
I can't.
What the? Oh my
What
god.
is that enemy?
It's a black pudding.
Why? We just started and like already horrors.
Yeah, this is the shit that lives in the field outside of fucking the town of Greenest. Why the shit?
I heard the Udna opening theme from the other room, and within a second I yelled out, "My lesbian senses are tingling!" Okay, Bob, don't forget to Super Mario RPG block everything.
Man-eater.
Yeah. No,
Ooh.
this guy's
There
for
she
real.
goes. Oh, it looks like you have Water Pillar level 2?
Right?
Is that why you did 11 damage?
Maybe.
Yeah. Wow.
And he's Earth-based, so it probably... Wait, now it's letting me move.
Yeah, they were saying you could move during their attacks. This game.
So you can dodge and block.
This game.
So weird.
Bob, I feel like you've gotten good.
Don't count on it.
You get.
What do you want?
And City Art says, holy shit, who convinced him to play Quest 64? I used to love this game. It's awful. Spaceman says, I like to think my months of badgering helped, Insidian.
Press down twice? What?
Down twice to do what?
You have to press C down twice in order to use the water pillar level 2.
Oh.
Ashki Hyena says,
What was that shovel?
still not sure what's worse, this or Mighty Number 9. They both look awful. Bob, you have thoughts, right?
Yeah, I haven't played enough of this to know how much worse it is.
The thing about Quest 64 here is that 3D RPGs weren't exactly hugely prevalent at the time. Like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'll even hit it.
We didn't have that much of a template for how one would design one of those. Unlike 2D RPGs, which, oh my god. Whereas Mighty Number 9 comes at a time where even a kid in Unity could make a Mega Man game that was more functional. What is happening?
I can't move. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they stun you?
Okay, now I can move again.
I guess they stunned him and we couldn't see through the rock.
Okay, now I'm using water pill level 2.
17 damage.
Damn.
That's pretty impressive there, Bob.
Mana efficient.
I noticed you didn't gain any health from, like,
From
leveling up.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Cause fuck you, I guess.
Basically.
Mr. Field says, I'd rather play this than Mighty Number 9. T-Money says, Pong has better graphics than this game. I mean, aesthetically aged better.
Whew, okay. When do you think I'll find another town or anything?
Well, there's some kind of structure over there.
There does seem to be a sign. Oh my god.
They got you from behind.
They ambushed you in this ravine.
Right?
Where are these werehairs, like, getting the robes? The tiny robes.
That is a great question. I bet the man-eater just weaves them. It's bones.
Fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I'm still stupefied that this thing is like here being this horrifying so early in this game.
Like, that kid's gonna get to the next town like, I'd like to buy a potion, 2 ethers, and some therapy.
Right. I'd like to buy a potion to forget everything I saw on the way here.
Man, why did my regular water pillar do like as much damage as the water pillar?
Also, at the end of the
Great
battle,
question.
stand still to heal slowly.
There's no way.
And people are reminding you to dodge the rocket attacks.
I was trying. I was moving around there.
Yeah, no, they didn't remind you to try, Bob.
Yeah, it didn't heal any.
Yeah.
Time of day, the day-night cycle's pretty impressive. Oh, that way's... and then...
Cigarette. That one's closer, I think. Oh no!
Mr. Field says, how slowly are we talking here? Oh, Chimajuru says you heal by walking around, not standing still. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Because we didn't heal for shit while standing still. Ike saying you need to go right.
Okay.
Oh, left for boss fight.
Oh, Lord.
Good job.
But yeah, I don't know. It's a tough call between playing this and Mighty Number 9. For me, anyway. You could use the healing item, but hopefully you dodge this.
Okay, I mean, so far, we've got...
Risky. Bob's risky strats. Oh. You better hope your ass gets to that town.
Right. Run away.
His run animation is hilarious.
Oh, no.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Pop that shit immediately. Wait a second.
What is this?
It's just gonna take you to that town.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And City God says, it's a tough call between this and Mighty Number 9. Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
Jesus Christ, how horrifying.
Is that the Ava movie take on that? Jesus, they already broken. What is the line from him?
Oh my god, I don't remember.
It's so good because he's just so done with it. He's fucking over it all.
I can't move during that.
So we've got a customizable magic and melee system. You know, health and spell management. We've got
a kid running around a crocodile, hitting it in the side with a stick, and then going, yeah.
limited healing items, little direction, a fragmented story we can barely get a hold of, and difficult combat focused on player choice and strategy. This game is basically Dark Souls.
He did it. He found Proto Dark Souls. Hopefully they're not monsters in the town. Oh my god.
Yeah,
why
like
can't I
let's
see
take
that?
a look at that. Oh no, you can't control the camera.
You're right, no, I can't get
The
it back
game
in there.
is controlling the camera, and that still happened.
There we go.
There is a way down. And would
Bob,
look like a shadow monster.
I've seen the speedrun videos on this. You're gonna want to drift and jump at just the right time to bounce out of the ravine.
I wish I had a jump button.
God, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
I can't remember the name of any of those.
Xeon says, Dan, would you platinum Quest 64?
I feel like Quest 4 didn't do anything horrible enough to Dan.
Sorry, Vox, I'm sleeping on my duties. In response to what Aggro said. I wouldn't write a review on Quest 64 because I'm not enough of an RPG fanatic, you know, to absolutely tear the game apart. I mean, obviously a layman can look at this and figure out it's just shit, but...
I really thought she said Mountain Dew.
I thought she said Mountain Drew.
Here's Mountain Drew! Hey, kids!
Fucking Church Brian's like, oh shit.
Is that fucking Mountain Drew? I love that guy.
So she gave me some bread. Okay. And I got some dewdrops.
Him and his friend, Dr. Bappers. Oh, man. Someone slap aggro for me. I believe you have a 3-step plan for that, right? If I remember right, there's one of those obvious party members on the second floor of a castle early in the game.
Do you get other party members in this game? Are there any?
What the fuck?
I don't know.
It takes about 37.5 seconds of running inside a town or house to get 1 experience in agility, while playing at 51 to 54 FPS. It takes about half as long to get agility XP in other areas.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh my god.
Dippy, why are you yelling at me for this not being battle chess? We did enough battle chess.
Kingsfield Maker? Oh my god.
Sword of Moonlight? I've never heard of that. What system is that on, Ica Pike? Mr. Field says there are characters that were clearly party members, but they got cut out. Yeah, you
So
mentioned
there
that.
are no party members.
There are none.
None. That's insane.
Oh man.
Fox says, I'm just gonna drop random info about this game into the chat.
I can imagine them trying to like make Final Fantasy XII's battle system on the 64 and just like, no, cut it. Cut the whole fucking thing. We need to ship.
Yeah, I don't doubt that that's exactly how this went. Ica Pike saying Sword of Moonlight came out on PC.
This game just feels like it was ambitious.
Vox says, how does it not make sense? Wouldn't you learn how to run faster if someone was trying to bite your ass off rather than jogging in town?
Why didn't Oblivion have that feature?
Spaceman says,
I feel like Morrowind did.
Spaceman says, you're Brian. You don't need party members.
My name is Brian. I'm here from the church.
I thought it was gonna be like, my name is Brian. I like to party.
So I feel like
Party wagon.
she is a party member design. Like that
Whatever
looks,
gave you that idea.
looks way more.
Are we gonna play Spot the Pro Tag now?
Yes. Absolutely.
Heck, she's better designed than the freaking protagonist.
I mean, it is. I really do appreciate an RPG that realizes that if you have the wizard, you can just streamline the process by dumping all the dumb mooks with sticks and metal sticks and likes owls or whatever the fuck the rest of them do.
Well, you know, that depends. Do you think a geomancer is necessary or unnecessary in this mix-up you have here?
I'm pretty sure he already is.
Yeah, he does seem to have all 4 elements.
Yeah, but none of them are stat effects based on what tile they're standing on.
Oh, you want to do fucking stat effects? And
My name is Steve!
isn't that a Discworld character?
There's nowhere to get back.
You know, he
I've
looks
lost
kind of
my
like
mind.
Steve.
Man, that guy was horrifying. Mr. Blue Jackal asked if that was Impa. No, it was knockoff Impa. I wonder what came out first.
I know I've seen her character design.
Insidion says,
before.
don't you skip Shannon, she's plot relevant, TM. Which one was Shannon?
She was the one that we were talking about being a main character design.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I don't know what else you can do with her, though.
I don't think there's anything else you can do with her.
What's going on with this guy? I just noticed that I was leaving because the camera
Oh, he
wouldn't
just
show.
likes you shaking your head at him, Gilbert.
Yes.
This game has no currency. This game has no currency.
That's insane, yeah.
I just... Oh no.
Oh my god, no, that's who she looks like. She looks like those 2 fucks in Hyrule Castletown.
Yeah.
Wait, which 2 in Hyrule Castletown?
They're kind of taller.
Just one of the...
Yeah, they're like, I think they're juggling or prancing or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't talk to the king.
I am not the king.
And if I die, does the game just completely end because we don't have a save function?
Well, we better not find out, Bob.
Right? The stream will end real quick if we do.
I mean, they're like, save the bread for boss battles, and I'm like, no, there is no tomorrow. We need to live.
Apparently, Quest 64 came out 5 months before Ocarina of Time. Because, you know, Ocarina of Time came out in 98.
Mm-hmm.
That game took a while.
This is certainly a big house. I wonder if there's anything in it. Oh, there's somebody.
The Magician's Apprentice. No, ma'am. I'm Brian. I'm from the church.
Shadow in the Darkness says, since you can't save, you'll just have to play through without stops until you beat the game.
Gee, I wonder if she's another main character.
Oh my god. Wow.
She's the princess, and
Holy shit.
Be kidding. That is...
Wait, isn't that the chick from Secret of Mana?
No. This one's way cooler.
Flora.
God damn it.
My father will reward you handsomely.
so I assume the Japanese release does not add in the characters or anything
No.
that crazy.
No, that would be too close to 100% complete.
He had a fancy box opening animation.
I mean, Vox's Ride Flora is a pretty name.
It never ends with these people.
Nope.
Okay, really, it's just Vox these days. I feel like you should.
I think we established that Vox is the people.
Vox is demanding that that somebody makes a mod that replaces Brian with Flora.
What if Zelda was a girl?
Why do you say things that hurt me?
I'm sitting here while Bob plays Quest 64, you bastard.
Yeah, it's not like you're playing Quest 64. Jeez.
This house is really big. God, what is his head's like inside of his shoulders?
Yeah, he's got... Yeah, man.
It's been crushed. So the magician or the thief has magic.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Nobody has a party in this game. You gotta learn to multi-class.
Nobody ever wants to hang out with each other for more than 10 minutes. Good lord.
Kim Drew says she was planned to be playable when Nintendo Power was showing off previews of the game.
Yeah, I believe it. What's up?
Fox had an OkCupid account, and she put in the I spend a lot of time thinking about section, she put in who would win in a fight, Zelda or Metroid. Zelda has the Master Sword, but Metroid has a gun on his arm.
Spicy.
Oh.
So this castle is hideous.
No, Niagara.
No, I'm putting my foot down at the like mint chocolate chip tile work with the blue and the red.
Who would have thought the guy raised on the home decorating network, or whatever the fuck that network's actually called?
Jesus, the king is just always standing here at the ready.
Yeah, man, he's fucking.
T-posing for power.
He's
for
taking
dominance.
all comers.
This is the only way he can keep it up rising down.
Scottfort. Scottfort, king of Celtland. I read a book about the whites.
Tim Drewer says, in the old previews of this game, Brian's name was John Juck. Now Brian doesn't sound like such a bad hero name.
I don't know, I want to play as John Juck.
Akuma pose.
That's true. If you look on his back, you may see the character for Sin.
Hot Kildare. I mean, I didn't catch the continent name. Is it just like Northern Europopolis?
Dan, I have 2 images to share with the class. It was the best response I ever got to that. Oh my god. Fox is now just talking about shit people said to her on it. Okay.
Fox is in chat linking her OkCupid account.
Again. Let me
Come
zoom
on,
in on this.
Anybody?
Anyone? Huh? Fine, whatever. I don't even actually care.
I am a streamer seeking a companion who doesn't want to look at my feet.
Someone replied, Does Metroid have a gun on his arm, or is his arm a gun? I don't think this is an important distinction for this discussion. Or I think this is an important distinction for this discussion.
Nice.
Then Vox linked a Wikipedia thing, Samus at the end of Metroid. As seen here by a picture of Samus, Metroids are the enemy in the game, the hero Samus, that appears at the end of the first game. Her arm is full length, so the gun is attached to her arm. I feel that puts her at a disadvantage. You could probably aim better if your arm was a gun, you know, like Mega Man. Speaking of which, Mega Man 10 was my favorite, although after 10, they made 12 and called it X2, which was really confusing. Why not just 12 or XII? Even stranger, what happened to 11? It must be a superstition, like how we skipped the number 13 on building floors. A culture thing, probably.
It's
Why?
weird. That's just what talking to Dan is like.
No, it is not, because none of that information is accurate, and it sounds like flat earther talk. Don't you ever compare me to shit like that again. Or I will find something worse to drag you into than Quest 64. That isn't a threat, it's a promise.
So guys,
What is up with that shovel?
it's big.
And
What is it for?
Manure.
It's made of 2x4s.
Yes.
That's the most confusing
They are
part.
wrecked.
It's
They-
like,
they
it's
are
obviously
ripped.
not for putting things in the fire, or it immediately would go back.
It's like every terrible kid goes back to medieval times movie where they make a bicycle out of wood.
Yep. It's like that.
Does that guy have... I think he had a cowboy hat on.
Let's see. What? Mega Man 1 through V were on the Game Boy. Mega Man X through X3 were on the SNES. X4 and X8 were on the PlayStation PS1/PS2. There were a couple other random non-sequential titles on each system as well, but those are meaningless. The numbering system for Mega Man isn't like Final Fantasy. Same person from before replies, I think we should focus on the main issue at hand. Zelda has bombs, and I'm trying to see how that factors into this fight. Fox says, okay, so you're further confused in that you think Zelda is Link, Link has bombs, Zelda is a Sheikah, so I'm pretty sure Zelda would have fucking annihilate anything. Person replies, Link? And then Vox replies, okay, you're an ineffective troll. And then the person replied, sad face. Thank you, Vox, for sharing part of yourself. Thank
Might
you
have had
so
those
much.
flipped.
You think? She says I was missing part 2, so since I got around to it later, I figured that is part 2.
She's a tomboy and is always getting into mischief. Exactly like some kind of party member.
If that chick was a party member, that would have been hilarious.
That is an amazing, like, ass-backwards way to do, like, a really fleshed out world with deep character lore. Just cut everyone from the party and put them back as NPCs.
We sure did write a lot of characters, whoops.
So am I supposed to just go leave the town and fight that dude now?
I guess.
Is anyone telling me?
I mean, you might as well, then we can go home.
Okay, so I swapped everything backwards in the screen cap. Everything that I said was the...
Yeah, that's what I was...
Okay. Stop sending me fucking chats with dark pictures of yourself from years ago with the picture this big to read on a live
I'm like, Dan's leaned in. I'm sure he can tell whether or not that's a picture of Fox.
I've trained my machine learning on hours of looking at pictures of Vox. That, probably a Vox.
Okay, Dan, this is one of those things that makes you sound like a sociopath.
Wait, what?
Like, can recognize human face equals crazy robot power.
What, you don't have face blindness? I figured you did, since you're a sociopath.
I kind of totally do.
No, it's the worst. People are like, okay, someone needed your help. Oh, what'd they look like? White. Lady. Maybe older than me. I know that's a lot.
This town is looking great.
Killing me, Vox.
Okay, there's another door here. I did it. Oh my god.
This kid's creeping me out. I'm pretty sure it's a boy. Named Claire.
What's wrong with that?
Mother and father won't let me out to play.
Oh, it's
Because of
supposed
the
to be,
robber.
it's supposed to be a dress. Maybe.
I didn't say he wasn't wearing a dress.
Okay, alright.
Ike Pike super chatted $5, said, just got a settlement check, so here's $5 more. This is the .swordofmoonlight.com. This is the .swordofmoonlight.com is the website for the fan database for the game. Wow, what a weird website. This is the dot.
So I'm pretty sure those guys were complaining about how they don't have any money to run their shop with. And I think that fits pretty well with this game not having currency.
Chibajuru says, hey Dan, when you posted the screen cap of my comment in the Discord on Twitter, it got around to someone I know in real life via retweets and stuff. Is this a bad thing or a good thing? I don't know how real life, online life goes for you. I know how it goes
If stuff
for me.
Dan's posting on Twitter is getting back around to you in real life, you need to hard reset your entire social circle. Cut everyone out of your life. Move.
Fox says, anyway, you're welcome for providing something funny and entertaining for the stream while Bob insists on exploring every inch of this town after we've established towns are worthless waste of time.
I asked if anybody if there's anything else to do in there. I was hoping that there'd be any more health restorers.
No, we were too busy on Dan's face blindness and shaming him for being bad at reading things that are too big. Yeah, I saw the announcement of the city. Holy shit. I'm probably pre-ordering one of those after the stream.
Can I escape?
No.
I can't run away. They'll find you.
Escape.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my god. And then he's just gone.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he
that's-
was never real, guys.
Bob, you will never be the true crocodile dentist at this point.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
He's okay with that.
Shameful.
This game seems less painful and more boring. Yeah, and that's the difference between Castlevania 64 and this. The Castlevania 64 is excruciating, but it's not as boring. Though at certain points, it does start dipping into that.
Yes.
I'm gonna make you sit in this room for hours or use a consumable item. You can see how that went during Castlevania month. But yeah, that may be the largest single jump in performance in GPU history, but because they're using such a weird metric, I want to see someone other than NVIDIA provide the difference in results. Either way, it seems like a pretty decent deal because I'm sure the processing power necessary to do ray tracing is fairly analogous to the processing power necessary to do color grading. So even if I buy one of those, it should be pretty great for color grading, which is good because we're about to get a 4K fucking camera sometime later this year. Just kidding, next year, because that's how Blackmagic ships cameras.
So when this magical thief pushes your shit in, I get to go home, right?
I assume.
That's the idea.
All right. Bob, we taught you the dodge mechanic.
Look, I can't see anything right now.
Kunkles is saying you can heal now, so heal outside of battle.
Okay, how do I...
This menu.
Healing. Wait, that's on the
Yeah, hit C
yellow.
left. Now use it. And don't ask why it's on yellow, just be glad it's here.
Did we accidentally get, like, the European version?
Vox starts screaming at us because because yellow is water.
Oh no!
You stooges!
Dan's like, I fixed all the colors, didn't I? You've doomed
Oh my
us.
god!
I have no idea.
I would go left again.
There's a There's a house over there. Maybe that's safe.
This is actually kind of a
What in
okay.
the world am I fighting now?
Marionasty?
Oh,
See, it's
yeah.
like marionettes, but they're nasty.
You know,
They'll do anything.
I was going to comment that these woods were actually, like, pretty effectively atmospheric for a 64 game.
And then...
They're spooky. And then this happened, and I wanted to die.
What was it, GameSack and some other people were posting on Twitter that the N64's graphics aged the worst of any Nintendo's consoles. And then other people were saying they looked like shit at the time, the graphics on the N64, and I'm like... It has a lot more polygons than the PS1. I mean, look at Mario 64 compared to Crash Bandicoot 1. They came out in the same year. I think it's obvious which one looks better. But I don't know. I just find this really strange. Such haterade. Man, these Marionasties love getting wet. They just don't even care.
Get wet.
They'll do anything. Can I leave this forest now? No, you're trapped here with me.
Bob,
And
use your 1 HP to heal. Apparently the house has a level up.
Oh, that's cool. We should go in that house. That doesn't have a thief in it, hopefully.
Right. There it is.
Yay. I like how everything else in this room is shaded to be darker, but the chest is like glowing.
So this is clearly some kind of witch's adobe.
You got Giant's shoes.
I don't think I have an equipment system.
You don't.
I don't even think I have an item system.
And there aren't side
You do.
quests, so...
But I don't know what you would
Take giant steps.
Oh, it doubles your distance.
You're right. Wow.
I assume it's a consumable.
Yeah, it's gotta be. That's insane, though.
Vince Bower says, I think N64 looks fine now, so don't ask me. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I can see the perspective. It looks awful.
The textures are stretched really far.
Yeah, like-
But aside from that, like geometry, I think it looks fine. The weird blur thing it does looks terrible. But, you know, I'm coming at this from the perspective of the actual graphics in the game, not the weird settings you have to disable in your N64 to get it to output proper video. So, you know, I'm coming at it for a weird angle. I get that.
There we go.
Yeah, now just run around this room.
Did they tell you how fast I could run?
Run around. Run around. Man, Quest 64 is a great game.
Did you see how fast he made Brian go?
Okay. Full MP.
This fucking game.
Uh-oh, somebody's telling you to put points in Earth. I don't feel like that was the true gospel.
That was not. You're gonna have to take that up with Vox. You're gonna have to fight to the death with Vox. Vox, don't time him out. That's cheating.
What are
in
you?
Christ-
What are you?
Bat.
That is not a bat. Bats do not look like that. You have identified this creature incorrectly. He has more than 21 health? We're fucked.
Soul Searcher?
We are fucked. Yeah, I don't know what's
I think if you do that, the bats will enter your spirit and you will become the damned.
I mean, sounds okay to me, but...
Get him with that AoE.
Hey, buddy. I'm a bat. It's just like, why is this bat so sick? Just like shaying at me. Fox screams, no Earth yet! We almost have 64 viewers.
Coincidence?
Let's see if we can get 64 viewers and 64 thumbs up before we're done here. Everyone smash that like.
Soon we will ascend. It's a kobold.
What?
It's a freaky goat man in like
Goat Man is a
80s
kobold?
b-boy attire.
Yeah, that's a kobold? Is that really what that is? Is
Yeah.
that real? Is that what's actually happening?
Yeah, kobolds used to be. I say used to be like it wasn't like 10 or 20 years ago.
In the old
Kobolds are a lot more often reptilian now. They used to be more rat or dog-like.
That's someone's persona. It's true.
Kobold.
Jesus.
Mr. Field just retweeted the stream. Hopefully we can get 4 more people and a few more likes out of that. I've also re-announced it on Twitter in case someone missed my earlier announcement.
God, this does their dumb little flip on top of me.
Or sexy? I still don't know what they're going for with the
No,
Marion
I think you're
Nasty.
right. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be sexy. I don't...
They'll do anything. Yukari Yakumo says, kobolds are very dog-like in JRPGs. I prefer them that way, honestly.
I think World of Warcraft went full rat man for them.
And I really haven't played
It's just-
WoW. I
they're-
played WoW for like 15 minutes.
They're one of those weird things like goblins. Like a whole bunch of different cultures had a bunch of different names for weird little monster thing that lives in a place that people don't live. And fucking Gygax writes the monster manual and it separates them out into kobolds, goblins, orcs, hobgoblins, bugbears. So now they're all oddly stratified.
I like that, like, you were just like, he's close enough. Wow.
But kobolds, like there's a few different versions of them and they're all still called kobold.
That was close.
Yeah, it was.
That was really close. So see how on the dithering on the ground, every other line is like smeared? So that way you see fine little dot detail.
Right.
But then every other line is just... That's a feature. They're just blurring everything.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I had to hack it with Game Shark codes to disable to get it this clean, period. This N64 is a weird thing. Mr. Field, we have gone down 1 viewer since you retweeted. I feel like they were looking at your Twitter and realized what they were watching here and got out.
Oh shit.
No.
What in fuck's name is that?
Holy God.
It's got an eye in there.
This forest is horrifying.
Can
or
someone-
sexy?
Go back and like finish this game because I kind of want to play what it was supposed to be.
Man trap.
Is it called that?
That's what
It is?
The move, that's what the move was called.
Beware.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
it's a man trap plant. Oh damn.
22 damage, okay.
No, water will only help.
Just sit there with your stick and
Bap.
tell you how I'm pretty. I think it's bread time. Does anyone else? Well, you could take 1 more hit.
There we go.
Oh man.
I don't know if
Jesus
things crit in this game.
Christ. That's a good animation. This is the first dungeon, says Mr. Feel. So we're almost done with the game. That's what I'm getting. Irkal says, that's a flesh-eating plant. Haven't you watched Moomins? What is Moomins, dude?
I feel like that word is familiar.
I gotta let you know. The unboxing that comes out, I kind of referenced Fritz the Cat, and I'm like, too bad Aggro's not here. He would remember the name. He would be like, oh yes, Fritz the Cat. I saw that when I was 12. And then I'll just sit there and be like, maybe don't say that out loud. So, sorry? Okay. I was horrified to find this thing on Amazon's like streaming service, and even more horrified when I knew a human being in person who had seen it.
Wait, it's on Amazon streaming?
Yeah,
Are you
that's when I watched
serious?
it. I watched it during like when I was running the YouTube channel full time and just filling out job resume like applications and shit.
Now, which one did you watch? Because there are two.
You're fucking with me, right? I don't know. I saw the one with the big-titted cat. I'm sure that could differentiate them, right?
No.
Yeah, I
No.
was being optimistic.
Is it the one where he fucks a crow, or is it the one where he watches a Nazi beat the shit out of his girlfriend?
That one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every 3 steps goes these guys.
God. Yeah, that's how I felt watching Fritz the Cat.
I love the kobold's like putty animation.
I was like, how is that like putty? And then I got... Prince Skinner says, Fritz the Cat is tangentially important to my industry. He's trying to say he runs a Patreon, and if you want some porn of cats,
He's got that for
draw
you.
it for you. I'm just kidding.
I don't think I want Fritz the Cat porn.
If I'm not mistaken, he's working on the new Team, but I could be wrong.
Tell him to add in some Fritz the Cat porn.
Agron,
Jesus.
why are you yelling Pro Jared's name? He's not a human being I know in person, ergo he's not real. Mr. Field says, the furry industry? I don't...
It's a buyer's market.
It's a... What was it Fred Skinner said? Kind of. We proved we should hold off on adult animation. What if that was the wrong decision? What if I want smoothly animated boobs that aren't from Japan? What about that? You ever think of that? Where were my needs taken into account here? Such an under the shad industry. Oh my god.
Just turn the show into complete furry porn, and after it gets canceled, Netflix will pick it back up.
Yeah, there you go. Fred Skinner says, oh, we do have a cat punk girl episode, so maybe.
All right,
Oh,
I'll take what I can get.
Agron says, look up the Pro Jared Quest 64 video. No, I'm good. I'm fine.
I was really worried that this was going to be the moment we found out that Bob has secretly been pro Jared the whole time.
I really hope I didn't turn around and start going the way I came from.
Sitting on says, he's learned the heel walk. It just keeps throwing new types of enemies at us
like,
with no distinct new area to fight them, and it's
Right,
so weird.
I'm worried this game will end like in an hour. I
mean,
because
I'm-
they're just blowing all of these.
I keep making jokes about it, but
Just make it really weird and hard, and they'll never beat it, and they'll think it's really long.
Mr. Field says, don't you have a map? He also says that's the right answer. Presumably about me not looking up a Pro Jared video. I like how this game started talking about furry porn for some reason. I don't think Quest 64 did that, but you know what? If you want to blame it for more shit, go ahead.
Those are weird helmets.
Yeah, they are.
Like, gotta protect my cheeks, not the soft nasal cavity top of my
That you
frog
can crush
snout.
easily. No.
I mean, it's not like Brian can reach it. And I have the feeling that all armor in this universe was designed to defend against Brian.
Soul Searcher. Let's see what it does.
It misses. Frogs don't have souls.
Makes sense.
Bob.
Fox says L-Tail has a map marker you can place on the overworld maps. Whoops, too bad we're using the US version.
Oh, we're
And,
apparently only like an eighth of the way done.
And the Soul Searcher shows their stats or some shit. And the US version is apparently much harder than Japan's version.
God.
So you need to continue getting.
I don't know why that happened again, because this, I assume Imagineer's a United States developer, you know? Or at very least a Western developer.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you think,
I don't think
you think
so.
a THQ published
I think THQ published
a
random
Japanese game that came out in America first, and then
Yes.
came out later in Japan.
Wait. It just said that I'm in the woods.
That's the world map. Oh
You
god.
are here.
You are screwed.
No, not this.
I can't believe the Japanese version took another fucking year. Bob, can you believe you disliked this game back in the day?
I just don't know what caused it.
Like this far into it, that masochist in me for video games is starting to think like, oh man, we need to like push through this and like see what's at the end.
Don't tell them that you're thinking about a Let's Play series.
Oh no, I'm not gonna follow through on that feeling. Actually finish something that I started.
Okay, fair.
We get that question like, Aggro, why don't you have a YouTube channel? Because of who I am as a person. Go away.
That's actually your bot that's responding to people on Twitter.
Oh, you didn't know it, but you've just made the deepest of Homestuck references.
Oh my god.
Mr. Field says, also, guess what, guys? There's a Game Boy Advance version. We can compare them. Correction. There's a Game Boy Color version, and it does not work on the Analog NT Mini.
Damn.
So I'm going to have to buy an EverDrive that works for Game Boy Color games.
Or we just get a copy of it on Game Boy Color and point the camera at it.
Sure, yeah, you know what?
I remember doing those Vita videos.
God damn it. It was a different time.
We were younger then, more innocent.
Now I'm a god.
We thought they were gonna make shit for the Vita.
God, I have to walk back there because I see a level up thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, also people are saying you should be heading south, but I don't know if they mean in general or just to get the level up thing.
Maybe this whole... Because everything here looked kind of plain.
Man,
So
yeah,
I
how do you
turned
even
around.
head south? You can't. That's
After
all wall.
after the battle, the game turns you back in the direction you're facing, and Bob keeps turning around.
There's no landmarks anymore either.
Well, you're gonna get some good grind in. I mean, the fact that it's giving you MP for walking is actually pretty generous.
It's true.
Have a good night, Zen.
Yeah, bye. Thanks for stopping by and watching more suffering.
Take me with you.
I guess I can close these snap maps of Wardonicus, because I had that screen cap still up. Can you believe the chat wanted us to play Quest 64 without you? This is what Paul Fox put up during his stream yesterday. Some of them were really leaning towards, like, do it now. Fuck this battle chess game. Man, if only Aggro was there for battle chess, I think, you know.
I have water pillow level 3 now, guys. I can't. I have such
Two
a
of
way
them
to
for a
figure
lot
out
of
the-
damage, Jesus.
Right?
That guy's kicking tornadoes at you, though. I mean, these kobolds are pretty fucking rad.
Kicking tornadoes seems weirdly powerful. Yeah, this is a persona. Vincent Pover says maybe you could use that compass to help you keep mindful of which direction. But the problem is they told us to go south, and south is a fucking wall.
This is south here,
Okay, but then it leads into that wall.
right?
So whatever, we'll just keep...
And there's freaking battles every 2 feet! How am I supposed to keep track of any of this?
Star Falcon notes that he fought for aggro version of Quest 64.
So many bats.
Fox is screaming, why did Bob just turn around? Oh my god. Because someone said south and then he started running south.
Yeah.
Because south was a sheer wall. It was debatable which way it was supposed to actually go. So you can blame the other people in the chat. You can do more than blame them. You're a moderator, but I suggest just keeping it to blaming.
Play the blame game. It's much more fun than what we're doing.
So this way. Maybe this is the right way.
I guess.
Earcow says, oh yeah, I remembered the plan to play Chrysalis. We're still gonna fucking play Chrysalis. I'm just not gonna shit it out in a day when we're doing 3 other games. Because I am in it to win it when I fucking play Chrysalis. I'm not gonna be like, well, that's all we can play for today. I'm putting this down.
Bob, I'm pretty sure Voxandra's gonna find and choke you to death.
What am I doing now?
Bob, when the battle ends, the game rotates Brian to the direction he was facing when the battle started. I don't know. I know you hate yourself deep down, but stop spinning around after the battle. Hey, Bob.
Just trying to correct what you...
Hey, Bob.
What's up?
After the battle ends...
Just blindly walk forward.
No. After the battle ends, don't even fucking move. We will wait for Vox to send via mail the direction we're supposed to go in. Don't move, Bob.
I gotta heal.
Don't move. Don't move. Vox, which direction is okay to go in? And also, Mr. Fuel, you shut the fuck up. Chrysalis is not the poor man's Ease 1 and 2. Ease 1 and 2 were really rough back then. Ease 1 and 2, you walked into shit to kill it back then, which was cool and fine. So when you fucking say Chrysalis is the poor man's Ease 1 and 2, that's gross. It's gross and wrong, and I won't take that from you. Did you know Athena is in fucking Chrysalis? Game of the year.
Is that what makes a game good?
Yeah.
Having Athena in it.
Well, because
I really want you to think about that.
Yes, every King of Fighters game is good.
I was more talking about Avalanche
so I
Dungeon.
don't know if Bob changed direction or an odd or even amount of times, so... Oh, she doesn't know which direction you're supposed to go either! Weird! Fucking weird! It's almost like we're all lost!
I'm going this way, guys. We're just gonna keep going this way and it'll
Veer
be fine.
left. I think I see some bricks. We may be back to the hut and then we can find our way.
Okay.
Go straight, and you should see a door soon, says Uncles. Insidion says, Vox, he needs to move southward. He's currently backwards. Ashki Hyena says, so is this game Mr. Bones Wild Ride? Yes!
So once chat gets its shit together and decides where we need to go.
Fox, still not helpingly, says, you were fine until Bob was like, okay, but what if I spun in circles?
That only happened when people started questioning where it was going.
Yep.
Your lack of strong leadership is not our fault, Bob.
What's Selena's bell do?
Are these the real Lost Woods?
Enemies does the sound, freezes enemies.
Nice.
If only I could do that inside of combat so I could stop getting attacked for a second.
That'd be cool. Just spray yourself with some repel. They're saying you need to spin a 180, Bob.
Okay.
Vox is finally admitting Insidion's right. So we're gonna go this way.
Just gonna
Spin
live
that
this
180.
life.
We're sticking to this. You know, he's gonna keep casting magic like this, and if they get hit, that's on them. See, I told him, but
What was that about?
at least you're really powerful.
It's
Yeah,
true. I now have
this
gained that
vaguely
power.
tolerable game. 6.
No, that was my fire. I was
Yeah,
like,
I know.
he's a plant. It should work.
But you're weak.
Yeah, I think type advantage is less effective than the overpowering miasma of my incredible church magic. All water.
Vox says, Vox is an idiot. Chad says go south. Okay, we're good. We're doing it. Compass says N. Hey, Bob. That's
Hey.
N.
Yes,
Don't
it
go
is.
that way. Go the other way.
But is
They
that-
told me to spin a
That,
180.
yeah, that's the way. There it is.
There it
That's
is.
the way they were going.
That's a freaking.
Those are the bricks I saw.
This house.
N for south.
Yeah, this is definitely a new area. We didn't turn around.
I feel like there's like a really convoluted joke about because in the South people use the N word,
That would be
but
really
it's not like
convoluted.
snappy enough to.
No.
The fuck is that?
Jesus, that thief is like huge and naked and.
It's like Bebop ate Rocksteady. Holy shit. Solvaring.
God, he's wearing a rat. Good lord.
I stole the Earth Orb, and it's all mine.
Oh no.
With it, I'll become the ruler of Kenishire. What the fuck is that?
What is true power?
Is he not human?
I don't know, man. He looks pretty human to me. Okay, it's not
You
big
know,
enough to hit us from that range.
Wasting MP when you whiff.
Yeah, no, I
Run. Oh.
Yeah,
I guess that wouldn't have mattered. 21. This is gonna suck. You should maybe stun him with your consumable items.
Yeah, let's try that after this one.
One Schizo Gamer makes an interesting observation. This game does look like an MMO with nobody playing it.
True. It's just not gonna work on him? Is that what
I guess that's what we're finding out.
Oh, this is Boy Scout level shit right here. Moss grows on the north side of threes.
I guess heal, then.
Yeah, I guess.
With, like, the consumable.
I only have one.
Maybe you can increase your mob.
Yeah, but if you use it now, you're only missing out on 3 HP, which is pretty ideal, rather than risking dying.
Is that shoe consumable, or do you just have that?
It's consumable.
No?
I mean, we can
blow your load. Maybe you can get out of his freaking earth thing. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like next time, maybe.
God, that's huge.
What a fucking dick. What a fucking dick. Jeez, oh, come on!
So it just doesn't matter, I guess.
So now you need to heal with magic.
Right, which won't heal me much.
You have enough to heal once, though, before you...
Wait, there's ice wall there, too?
Yeah, Insidian. We're on it. Does he know Hyper Beam?
Obviously.
Oh, fuck.
Well, fittingly, we just surpassed 64 viewers.
Even after all that grinding.
Bob was trying to beef up, you know, in the forest, where you get the real beef.
I guess at least it doesn't wipe me.
True.
Doesn't just time us beginning of the game, but...
I think we're good. I think we've played Quest 64. Bob, what did you think about it?
It's not good. I feel like everyone knew that before we started, though. Like, they made us play it because they knew it wasn't good. They wanted to...
Is that what you think of our audience? Agra, what's your theory here?
Of our audience or the game?
Maybe we should keep it to the game.
I mean, we played a lot of really terrible games, and this one, it's honestly a little endearing because it just looks not done.
It looks very not done.
I'm like, I see where you were going with this.
Vox wants to know how much experience you have in the menu.
Not a lot. We never pulled it up.
Oh, it has 4 different experience numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That makes sense, right?
Okay.
Is there one for my magic menu, too?
No.
7%.
Oh,
wait.
Apparently you could have just full fucking... what's the...
Yukari
effort
Yakumo
value,
says if you
melee.
focus melee, you can shred him with not too much difficulty.
In melee, just as in...
Just hitting him with the stick.
But there's no level thing for that.
They're insisting that that's a thing.
I'm sure it is, because I did see to do more and more damage with it.
Food Ice 11 says, good, now play Golden Sun. I mean, obviously it's an improvement.
God, Golden Sun is so much better than this. It's ridiculous. I never beat the DS one. We should do that at some point.
Spaceman Spiff says, see, it's endearing, Dan. I wasn't just being spiteful wanting you to play it. Way to give him a way out. Good job. Well, thank you all for joining us. Maybe next time we play a game we enjoy. Who am I kidding? See ya.